Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be building an ice cream shop in my country town today. Ice cream shops are like one of my favorite things, especially like the old town country shops, which is kind of what I went for today with like a little bit of like modern things. But yeah, so we are going to be adding this on into my town. So let's get right on into the build. So this is kind of like the inspo I went for today. It's like a little bit if you've ever seen Gilmore Girls, then you'll know like Taylor's ice cream shop. I kind of took inspo from that along with the picture that I showed. I just think it's really cute and I love having like the full front windows. Um yeah. So we went through and did the exterior and I just painted it white and then I put down some wood flooring. I kind of am keeping the wood color the same throughout the whole build. But I think I went with a different like material for the flooring this time. But yeah, and then I'm going in and adding these cute like wood panels that they're kind of like the ones I saw in the picture, and then adding the big glass front door along with these big windows for the front. The measurements for these kind of took. I don't know why. Whenever I'm recording videos, I always yawn, but I'm never yawning when I'm actually building. But so we went through and I put the windows in. It took me a minute to like figure out the exact placement for these, but overall I think they look really cute. And yeah, so I just did this and then I put them all throughout. Okay, now that the windows are done, I'm gonna go ahead and place an open sign. Just because I didn't have enough room for me to put like a store sign, so I went and just put an open sign instead. And then I put this cute little pathway in the front down. But yeah, now we're gonna go through and build like the actual area where like the ice cream is made and everything. Um, put down the counters and all that. But yeah, Gilmore Girls is like one of my favorite shows. I was actually watching it while I was building this, and it's just so like I don't know. It reminds me of like I would live in a town like that, to be honest. Like I love like the small towns where like everybody knows everybody, but probably not that small of a town. I feel like that's like too personal. Like I would still want to be able to like drive to get to places and not like oh I can walk anywhere. But yeah, I actually really like that show. But yeah, I'm just going in and placing down all the cabinets and the display case and all of that stuff. Okay, so then I went ahead and I got all these ice cream makers. I didn't really need this many, so I don't know why I bought all of them. And then I didn't realize they had a bigger ice cream machine. So yeah, I kind of messed up on that part. But I made it a little smaller because I added actually it was too big. And then this little ice cream um, sign I thought was so adorable, and it just added a little bit of extra to the shop. And then I went ahead and added more windows along the sides, and I added a little spot for the bathroom inside because I want like I think the only place I've built so far that hasn't had a bathroom inside was the library. But I want like all the like shops and everything to have a bathroom. But yeah, so then I went ahead and colored. Um, well, I did color, but then I guess I took it out. Oh, because I was resizing things. But yeah, so I went ahead and colored everything. I want to keep in theme with like the greens and stuff, because this green is actually like Sage green is my favorite green, and then it has to be like the dark, like foresty, like earth green. I think is also really cute. And then I went ahead and added some bowls for the ice cream. I really wish sometimes Bloxburg would make like more options for things. Like there's some things where there's like a lot of options, but like there's no ice, like the only ice cream is the ice cream cone, and then they don't have a lot of like you can't put it in a bowl, it's only in a cone. So I think they need more options for that. And then I went ahead and added some milkshakes, and then now I'm going and making my like custom ice cream just for the display case. I'll show you. It actually looks really cute. But yeah, so I'm making colored them. I'm coloring them and then making the little square inside each like a different, like you know when you go to Baskin Robbins and they have them in the display like that. That's kind of what I'm doing. So if you want a cone, you get it out of the ice cream maker. But if you want like something in a cup, I'll have that. And then yeah, so I added some milkshakes for display as well. Because you know milkshakes are made with ice cream. I'm literally just yapping, but but yeah, I think that looks so cute. And then that's the ice cream maker I bought as well. Um, but yeah, so we're just adding some milkshakes to the display case. And I hate that you can't copy and paste like food items. You have to make every single one. Like I literally spent like 30 minutes making milkshakes because it took forever, and then I needed more, so I went back and I had to make more. It was just so much. And then I added cute little cupcakes as well for display. Just we're gonna ignore the stove being there. That's what I used to make the cupcakes. But yeah, I added cupcakes on display as well because I thought those were really cute, and they just added a little extra decor so it wasn't so plain. And then I added milk and flour on display. And then some, I made ice cream cakes as well. So those were there also. But yeah, now we're gonna go into building the bathroom. I just added the simple door. Those are my favorite doors, the traditional ones. Because I just like how they have like the door frame. I think the door frame is better than like. Because I feel like those door frames are like in most houses. Whereas the other one, there's not really that much of a door frame. But yeah. So then I'm going in and I'm decorating the bathroom. Okay, so I went through, I finished decorating the bathroom, but everyone decorates bathroom, so I didn't want you to see that. And then I added some moldings and fixed the lights. But now I'm going through and doing the seating area. I wanted to do these cute little benches by the window just so you could like look out on the town while you're enjoying your ice cream. And I think these benches are really cute. I wanted, excuse me, I wanted to add them into my cafe, but I couldn't figure out like how exactly I wanted them to fit. But I think they look so good here, so I wanted to add them here. But yeah, so I'm just going through and decorating those, changing the colors just so they'd fit in a little bit more. And then I'm gonna add these to both windows, and then I'm adding a couple areas for seating as well. Yeah, I just think they really like tying the whole place together. I think they look super duper cute. But yeah, I love ice cream, guys. Like, ice cream is probably like one of my favorite things. Like, I literally eat ice cream every night after dinner. Like, it's a bad habit, but I always have to have a sweet tooth or like a sweet treat after I eat. I don't know, it's a problem, but yeah. My favorite flavor is mint chocolate chip. I know that gets a lot of controversy, but I think it's really good. I actually really like mint chocolate chip, and I honestly like any kind of chocolate, anything with chocolate ice cream. I love. Um, but yeah, so I'm just going and adding those. I changed the tables to white just so it would be a little more contrast and there's not too much brown going on. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the tables. I just did the rustic tables. The rustic's my favorite. Like, I use it in most of my builds I do, whether it's like a town or not. I just love the way they look. I think they're so cute. And then I added a little entry mat. I did the bath mat just because it's like the perfect size. But obviously I'm not gonna keep it that texture. Like, let's be real, guys. I don't like that texture. I think it's ugly. And then I added a little carpet runner behind as well, just to kind of break up like the woods a little bit so it's not too much going on. And then I added some lights over the tables just to kind of brighten the place up a bit. And then I'm gonna go through and add the chairs. I'm doing the rustic chairs as well. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing for this build. But yeah, I kept in theme with the plaid and everything like that. And I think it looks like the end result, I think, is so cute. I'm so excited for you guys to see like what it looks like in the end. But I went through and added, just try to layer the flooring a bit. It didn't work very well, but honestly don't know what I was doing. I think I was trying to like make the floor darker, but I really don't know. Oh, I'm layering the flooring. Okay, like what I did in all the other builds, just because I think it looks better. And then I went through and wrapped this around all the way. Just did some like finishing up touches. And then I'm adding some decor now to the tables, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's get right on into the tour, guys. So this is the tour of my ice cream shop. You know, the whole video I've been doing. But yeah, so this is what the outside looks like. I like how you can like see everything from the outside. I think it looks really cute. And I love the open sign. The entrance is cute. I love the flooring. The flooring is just like perfect. And then so you walk in, this is what you see. It's the entrance. And we got the benches over here. I think the benches are really cute and they're perfect for my size. You know, my head barely fits over the table. But yeah, I think they're really cute. And you can just sit there, watch ice cream, eat the ice cream on a hot day and look at the down. And then right off here we have the bathroom. Small, simple bathroom, but it's still really cute. I didn't change the decals, so we're gonna ignore that. I forgot to do that. But yeah, and then over here you have the menu sign. And then this is what the front of the display looks like. I think it's really cute. I love how like it still looks like the ice cream, like the ice cream containers. I think that was like a really good idea. I actually saw it on TikTok. That's how I found it. And then we had like birthday cakes, some cupcakes, you know, the tables. It's a little checkout counter. And those are like the sprinkles. So if you want toppings on your ice cream, you add the sprinkles, like the crushed up Oreos, chocolate sprinkles, the rainbow sprinkles, you know, all that. The candy pieces. And then we have different flavored milkshakes. There's the strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla one. There's the ice cream machine. I didn't know, bro. I literally had to buy Bloxburg in order to get the ice cream machine because I didn't have any. Like, my funds were low, guys. But then we have like a pre-made cake and some more like just ingredients up there. And then we have the blender for the milkshakes, smaller ice cream machines, just bowls and cups. And then we have the milk and the flour, and this is what the back of it looks like. I think it's so cute. I thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love doing this build. I thought it was so cute, and it brings like a little extra like character to the town, I feel like. Yeah, if you guys want to copy this build, you're more than welcome to. I have more videos coming out. I was just busy with some college work because I'm a college student, so I was focusing on that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.